Hi, my name is Procheta. We are here at Sir C.V.Raman's house in Bangalore. Innovation and Science Promotion Foundation, ISPF, is the NGO that's based here right now. We also have a company down the road called ThinkTac, and both these organizations work very closely with students, schools, teachers, etc. to bring hands-on science experiments to classrooms. So that's what we are doing. I'll just show a few quick experiments. We are inspired by the likes of people like Arvind Gupta, who've been doing this for decades, using very simple materials to make interesting toys and activities. So you can use just a simple straw like this. It's a bendable straw, but we don't want the bendable part, so we get rid of the bendable part and get two straws of different length. I can take this straw, flatten it at one end, and just cut it into an arrowhead, like a triangle, so it looks like an arrow. If you look from the side, it looks like a crocodile's jaw or a bird's beak or whatever you want to call it. Very simple. You might wonder what this is for, but it's one of the simplest toys to make. Just put in your mouth and you get a nice whistling sound. Pretty nice constant tone. If you try blowing from the other side, nothing happens. What if you try and suck from the other side? You get the sound, and you may be able to see that the reeds actually vibrate. Now we have a straw of a different length, but otherwise identical straw in terms of its thickness and size and so on. Not its length, but its diameter and its the material that it's made of comes from the same straw, but now it's just shorter in length. That's its only difference. So what does the sound become different? Sound is quite different from. So what is it that's different? So you can talk about how the length changes the sound, and we can get into some of the concepts of sound and maybe things like pitch and frequency and wavelength and so on. So that's how we would. I'm showing this to you in 2 minutes, but usually when kids make it for the first time, they take 5-10 minutes to make it. Usually doesn't work the first attempt. The cuts aren't long enough, so there's a lot of troubleshooting that needs to happen before any of these activities work. It is of course one of our simpler ones, but it still requires quite a bit of time to make when you're making it in a classroom setting. And then of course the kids have a great time playing with it. So that's how the some time gets used up in that, and then that's followed by a quick discussion on how something like this would work, the fact that you're able to see these vibrations. Actually see the reeds vibrate very fast, of course, hundreds of times per second, and that's what's causing the sound to get produced. So there's various concepts about sound that you can address through a very simple activity like this. Of course, you can start exploring further. So if you have straws of different lengths, then producing different sound, so you can instead do something like this. Make a hole here. So you're almost you're creating your own flute in that sense. You can create more holes too. Create more notes. So you can get, as many holes as you make, those many more notes that you can make, and so you can create your own, try and make a flute with, say, all the 7 notes of an octave, and see if you can actually create something yourself. So yeah, so that's a very simple activity to show you that.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Procheta. As you said, we are sitting in Dr. C.V.Raman's old bungalow. I'm proud to be here. The first Nobel laureate who won a Nobel Prize for Physics. So I'll just show a quick
in India,
glimpse.
the first and only science Nobel laureate in India.
Yeah,
Of course,
the-
not India's first Nobel laureate, but
Yeah,
India's second.
Second,
the
yeah.
the first for science.
first for science.
And
So
the only for science.
yeah, yeah. So I'll just show a quick glimpse of his house as well, where ISPF is located. And this is a place where we have a lot of young minds working on several science experiments, creating these kind of toys or games that Dr. Procheta just showed us. So this is a glimpse of his house, the huge campus that you see here, green campus, and then his house where his grandson apparently stays here. So Dr. Procheta is back to work now. Thank you so much.